Most people don't struggle with money because they don't know anything. They struggle with money because money is actually more about behavior than it is about information, and behavior is the part that nobody teaches clearly. So people in the middle class and lower middle class end up doing the same thing with their money over and over and over. They know what they should do, but in real life they do something completely different. It's not because that they're wrong, anyone in the middle class or lower middle class is wrong. It's because the moment changes how you think when you actually need to make decisions. Because money shows up in many different places. It's going to show up in your saving. It's going to show up in your spending. It shows up as debt, in investing, in trading, long-term, short-term. All of these things can work. There's no wrong answer to what you do with your money, how you allocate your money. But all of them also can not work. It depends on how a person uses them. It is not the tool by itself. So just because you have the knowledge of the things I listed doesn't actually mean that that's the gateway. Knowledge is not the gateway. Behavior is. And money is like a system with parts. I'm in a car dealership right now. You know, what you earn, what you spend, what you save, what you risk, and how you act when you feel pressure. All of it works together. But most people only focus on one part at a time. And that doesn't quite make sense, because what you try to do is fix one thing, but then something else in your situation causes another problem still. So the actual pattern that it has in people's real lives is very common. You think that you're different from everyone else, but you and everyone you know is dealing with the same exact issues. See, the common pattern is that somebody wants to be better with money, and then they learn what to do. They do the research, they watch the videos, but then later, when something feels urgent or stressful or the moment changes, then they go back to old habits. This happens in trading. This happens in debt. See, people can follow a plan, but when emotions show up, they sometimes, most of the time, change it in the moment, and you stop doing what you're supposed to do. You were on a plan and you stop doing it. It's not because the plan is wrong, it's because feelings are strong. Okay? I want you to remember that. Your feelings were not wrong, they were just strong. Or your plan wasn't wrong, your feelings were just strong. Because trading is not good or bad. There are people who succeed at it and people that fail. And there's people that succeeded a lot and then only fail. And there's people that failed a lot and then they start succeeding. So it's just one tool for money. Like saving or investing or budgeting, it doesn't really matter. Like, it all can work if it's used in the correct structure, but it also can go very wrong when behavior is not steady. This is true for every single money tool, not just trading. So one important thing I wanted to talk about is when money gets bigger, so does everything else. Like, your good habits that you already have are going to get stronger. If you're already a really great saver, that's only going to be amplified. If you're a really consistent investor, that's only going to become stronger. But the bad habits also get stronger. So the real focus is not about your money size or how much income you have. It's really about behavior consistency. Are you able to act the way you're supposed to with the knowledge you have majority of the time? Okay, that's what this channel is about. Understanding money in a simple way, not just the tips and the tricks and the tactics that make up the strategies, but how people actually think and act in real life. That's the part that matters. I teach the knowledge part too, but the knowledge part can be found on Google or in a Tony Robbins book. So things feel way less clear or feel more clear and less confusing when you do it this way. And so if money has ever felt like something that you understand and you have the plan in front of you, you know what you're supposed to do, you know how to invest, but you still struggle in real life situations, or you make bad decisions that put you backwards, that is what I'm going to break down here on this channel, very slowly, as clearly as possible, one pattern at a time. So make sure to subscribe to the channel.